Hi everyone, welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Today we're going to be touring the wonderful autumn island of Marigold. Before we head off, I want to say a huge thank you so much to Hannah, the creator of this island, for being so lovely and giving me permission to tour it on YouTube. So much time and effort has been put into this island, so please be sure to go follow her on all her social medias and give her posts some love because she really deserves it. And of course, as always, the island creator's social media and the dream address for this island will be in the description, so if you're wanting to visit along with me, you can find all the info you need right there. Okay, I'm really excited to visit this island, so let's head off. Okay, here we are on the beautiful island of Marigold, and I can tell already this island is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Over here is the very autumnal town flag with a beautiful maple leaf on it. Isn't this so cute with a little duck behind us as well? I just feel so warm and cozy already. So here we are, outside of resident services. Looks like they've left so many presents for us to enjoy, so let me just pick these up and we can see what we get. The outside of resident services looks wonderful, oh my goodness. We have a duster, a spooky treats basket, a chocolate donut, ooh lovely, a pocketbook, yay, a chocolate ice cream cone, a boba coffee, and plain cotton candy. Well, I think I'm going to go with the candy floss for now because I haven't seen this item before. This is so wonderful. I love that as soon as you walk out of resident services you walk straight into a pile of autumn leaves. And it looks like this is the town centre. So we have a beautiful brown fountain with these benches around it. I love the use of these topiary hedges. It looks so beautiful and perfectly fits in with the size of the fairy lights behind it. Over here we have the bike rental area. So over here you can rent some bikes so you can ride around the island. I do wish we could actually ride these, but this is so gorgeous. This really makes it feel like a proper town. Over here on the beach we have the laundry area. Look at this with the cozy autumn jumpers, the washing lines. This is so cute and lovely. What a perfect place to wash your clothes. I love the way these beaches are decorated as well with the autumn leaves everywhere and the wheat. Oh my goodness, this little pile of pumpkins over here with the hay. For some reason this just looks so aesthetically pleasing. I love this so much. It's really lovely to be able to have so much space to walk around, but still every area is so meticulously decorated. It's so lovely. So over here we have the wonderful gazebo. Isn't this such a gorgeous place to stand and look out on the ocean? And I love the little cafe table and chairs next to it as well. I'd love to sit here with a nice cup of hot chocolate and watch the sunset. This is so gorgeous. I feel so inspired already. I love all the wood planks and the mushrooms and wheat all over the beaches. It makes it feel so cozy. This is such a lovely way of making the beach feel autumnal. I feel like that's something I would personally definitely struggle with. Hannah has done this so beautifully. Okay, so over here is a little strawberry patch. Isn't this so cute? Oh, I love this as well with the little stall behind it with a strawberry cake. It's like the cutest little farmer's market area. I'd love to buy some strawberries from here. I always just think it's so amazing when people use the flowers to look like strawberries. I just think it's so creative. Okay, so if we head back to the bike rental area and head up here, we should come to some wheat fields. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? As someone that lives right opposite a wheat field in real life, I can say this looks extremely accurate. I love this so much. Isn't this gorgeous with the windmills everywhere? And this is so much fun to run through. The little scarecrows here as well. And this tractor, this is so creative. Oh, and over here we have some cars. And looks like this is an outdoor theatre area. So if we walk through the autumn leaves over here, we get to this wonderful orange autumnal themed picnic. We have a little tea set and some cupcakes. And looks like this is the perfect place to hang out with your friends, watch a movie together outside. Can you imagine how wonderful this would be on a cozy autumn night? have a nice warm drink in your hands, wearing a cozy jumper and just watching movies. This is decorated so beautifully. I love that it's surrounded by trees and a little bunny rabbit. Again, this is so aesthetically pleasing. I love the use of weeds in this area to sort of blend in the wheat field area, and the little cutting board. You can imagine people cutting up their cakes and vegetables over here. It's so lovely, and the little cars as well. I can imagine people park up and watch movies here. It looks so gorgeous. Everything perfectly fits into this pathway as well, which is so satisfying. And I love the little designs here to look like the tractor has a little trolley part on the back. That's so cool. And over here it looks like they're cutting down the wheat to make hay bales. I love that so much. I watch the tractors do that every year from my own window, and this just perfectly encapsulates that feeling. Okay, so over here looks like we have a lovely little bakery. Isn't this so adorable? Looks like we have so many cakes here. I love the carrot cake and the little coffee menu sign. Of course, there has to be pumpkins everywhere on this island. And just, isn't this so cozy and cute? I really want to buy some cakes now. I'm so inspired by this. Managed to make an entire bakery in such a small space, and I just love the way this looks. It's absolutely gorgeous. So over here is the little post office. That's so cute. And up here by the museum we have a little painting area. Again, this is such a small little space, but it feels so cozy and lovely. I'm a big fan of painting and art areas on islands because I love art myself, and things like this just make me feel so happy. I especially think this fits in so wonderfully with the museum because obviously all the art is inside, and I can imagine Blathers coming out here, maybe doing art lessons, maybe even Red coming to town and doing some art lessons out here. I love the use of the fruits basket next to the fruit basket painting as well. It's so cute. Oh, I would just love to sit here and paint on a lovely autumn day. And isn't this side of the museum so cute as well, with the bread basket and the kettle and the little coffee cup on this picnic blanket right next to this absolutely beautiful sunken waterfall. This is so gorgeous and must have taken so much time to build. I love all the orange and yellow flowers around it too. You get an absolutely gorgeous view of it as you walk over this bridge as well. This is such amazing terraforming. I'm such a huge fan of this. It's so cute. So walking over this bridge, we're walking straight into the mushroom forest, which I am so excited about. Look at this. It's a beautiful well surrounded by mushrooms and rocks and trees. This is gorgeous. I love that this forest feels so big, and the use of the big mushroom parasols and pumpkins. So walking through the mushroom forest, we get to the wonderful campsite over here. It's got some wheat fields and farms nearby. There's some lovely music playing. You can relax here and eat some pretzels. You can also sit by the fire over here and cook some food. I love the sound of the crackling fire. This is so lovely. The little orange gingham pillows are so cute. I think this is the perfect place to take pictures of your friends having a picnic together, and a lovely little place for villagers to come and stay as well. I love that there's a villager's little tent by the actual campsite tent. I think it blends in the area so well and actually feels like a proper campsite. It's so lovely. This has definitely inspired me a lot for my own campsite, and if you just slowly walk through this area you can see that every single tile on this island has been thought about. There's hedges and pumpkins and autumn leaves and mushrooms, and there's something beautiful on every single tile to be discovered, so you can tell they put so much work into this. Alright, so heading to the left we finally have a villager's house, and right in front of this house we have the beautiful farmer's market. So it looks like here they're selling even more lovely harvest items. We have pumpkins, pumpkin pie, baskets of vegetables, fresh bread. Isn't this just so lovely? I'd love to come here and buy some food. So wonderful to have something like this in front of your home. There's fresh jams and pies and cakes. It's just lovely crunchy piles of autumn leaves everywhere you go on this island. It makes me feel so happy and cozy and warm. This island is definitely very farmcore as well as just wonderfully fall themed. So why don't we go inside the house and see what it looks like? Isn't this wonderful? All this dark wood furniture. Isn't this just so wonderfully rustic and cute? I usually stay away from red things like this red rug and red wallpaper and red ivy because I worry it will make things seem too stressful. But using it here with this very dark leather sofas and really dark wood wardrobes and vanity, it feels so warm and cozy, almost like Christmas time and really deep autumn colours. I'm such a huge fan of this room. It feels very old-fashioned but so warm and inviting. There's a little sewing area to sit on the sofa, and of course you need to have a lovely fireplace. There's a lovely crackling fire sound in the background. Again, just everything is so cozy. So let's check out the back room. Oh wow, this is a huge difference from the other room. I wasn't expecting this. Looks like this is a lovely little bedroom or scrapbooking area. This room is so bright and lovely. I love the sunflower wallpaper. This wallpaper always makes me so happy, and I'm a huge fan of the ranch furniture set in this game. Isn't this such a lovely place to sit and just do some arts and crafts, drink some tea? This room is so little and cute. I'm such a huge fan of this. I love the little pile of autumn jumpers, the sunflower paintings. This is such a simple way of decorating, but it's so pleasing to look at, and there's so many little details that you may not notice at first, like the little socks on the floor. Things like that just make it feel so much more homey. Okay, let's go check out the other rooms. And so upstairs looks like we have a really big kitchen and dining area. This suits the island so well with the little harvest cooking pot, the pumpkins, bags of groceries, and I especially love this area over here with the basket of vegetables next to the stove and the lovely roost mug. Looks like this is a freshly baked pie. Doesn't this feel so lovely? I feel like I've actually walked into a real person's home. I feel like that can be hard to create in video games sometimes, to make a house actually look lived in and like a real life home, but this has been done so well. I really love this little table and chairs over here by the window. It fits in perfectly. It's so lovely to look at and so cute. It's just so wonderful in here. I think using the larger room upstairs for a kitchen is a great idea because there are so many wonderful kitchen items. Like we have these little bottles over here, the ranch furniture with the little plates on display, and I love these little shelves over here with the pumpkins and the radio and everything, using the lower shelf and then the larger shelf next to it. I just think it looks so cute and like it's actually built into the home. Okay, so if we head right from the farmer's market, we will arrive at the community flower garden. Now, this is just a small area but feels so lovely. I bet it's so cute to see the villagers walk through this area. It must have taken such a long time to get the flowers to all be in this wonderful pattern of orange, yellow and white. It's so gorgeous. I especially love the windmills at the back. Areas like this may look like they're simple to create, but they take so much time. Each flower has to be chosen to suit the one next to it. Just things like the fences around it must have taken such a long time too, but it creates such a wonderful area that is so lovely to run through and explore. So up here on the beach we have some more mushrooms, a lovely little gazebo to run under with bright flowers on it. Right at the back of the beach we have this old looking brown lighthouse which perfectly matches the little table and chairs next to it. I love when the colour of items match so well like this, and this just feels so cozy. I'm actually so inspired by this. I kind of want to do something like this on my own island. Of course my island is more of a spring theme. I just really love the layout of this. I think these beaches are decorated so lovely. I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't think about decorating the beaches to this extent, especially on a autumn island. So I'm so impressed with this. I think this is so lovely to walk through. Over here we have a lovely little sewing area to the right of the Able sisters. Isn't this so cute? I can imagine Sable and Mabel sitting here making some clothes or doing sewing lessons. It looks like they've been making some autumn dresses, and this is just a 4x3 area that the creator has taken such good advantage of and created such an adorable little space. I love the use of these fairy lights on the walkway up to the Able sisters. I bet this looks so gorgeous at nighttime and sunset as well. And it's so much fun to walk through. Isn't that so lovely? It looks like we have another little fountain over here. I love these lampposts with the flower baskets hanging off. And this is just a cute little area to get coffee in between the shops. Isn't that so cute? I feel like I've been to a place that looked just like this in real life. I love the use of barrels to make it fit in with all the farms on this island. And looks like they've covered Nook's Cranny with these big castle walls, which is actually a really good way of hiding it, especially since the colours might not fit in with the idea you want for your island. And of course the autumn trees and fairy lights again just look so beautiful. And look at this cute little bike over here. There's just so many items like this in every little area of this island. It really feels like a proper little town. It's such a joy to explore. So if we hop over this river, we'll come to the pumpkin carving area and the pumpkin patch. Look at these two tables, all these pumpkins on it. Isn't that so cute? I love that they've not only used the actual pumpkin lantern items, but they've also harvested pumpkins and placed those on the table. And of course over here is the little pumpkin patch with the little scarecrow and barrels of pumpkins behind it. It just looks really lovely outside this villager's home. I love this little design, the pumpkin patch one, and it just feels so natural. I love that the pumpkins are separated by colour as well. And I'm a really huge fan of this pumpkin carving table area with the little brown leaf stool and the orange gingham patterns. Doesn't this just look so lovely? I bet this looks so cute not only at Halloween time, but I bet this even looks so cute all year round because pumpkins are just so cute to look at. And I love that they've like pushed these tables together. I can imagine the villagers all coming out here together to celebrate the autumn time and just carving pumpkins. So cute. I love that outside the post office there's all these papers on the floor, like they've accidentally blown off the table in the wind. Okay, so if we head down here, there's this lovely little bench to sit on, we have a tiny library, and over here we have some little red wellies and a beautiful apple orchard. Isn't this gorgeous? I love the way this orchard has been created in a line where you can see all the beautiful trees, the baskets, and a lovely little table to sit at to eat apple pie. An apple orchard is definitely a good idea with an autumn themed island. The red and yellow colours of the apples in Animal Crossing just fit in with autumn time so well. And I just think this looks so natural and wonderful. I think it can be hard sometimes to create an orchard in Animal Crossing that actually is lovely to walk through and also looks lovely and looks real, and I think this definitely looks like a real apple orchard. I love the little jars of apple jam it looks like. This is so lovely to walk through, such a lovely place to take photos as well. It looks like this is the little area where you can measure out your apples, you can make apple pie, apple jam. Isn't this just so cute, like an actual little farm shop? Again, as someone that lives in the countryside and has gone to a lot of farm shops, this is very, very accurate to what they can look like, and this is definitely such a lovely farm vibe. This just feels so lovely. This was so well made. Over here is Marigold Cafe. Look at this with the little tables, the fresh bread and muffins. I love a little tray of milk and sugar. This is so cute. What a lovely place to hang out, eat some freshly baked goods. I think this is a great place to eat my donut they gave me. Everything on this island is so well colour coordinated. I'm so glad I wore this autumnal outfit for this island as well. You can just tell so much time has been put into this one small area with the bakery designs behind the stalls, all the different baked items placed around here. They all fit in so well with the autumn trees, the little pumpkins placed everywhere. The steam coming off that pie just makes everything so cozy as well. This is beautiful and another lovely way to decorate around a villager's house. And over here is a lovely little area in the middle of the villager's neighbourhood with just a lovely autumn tree and some pumpkins and hedges around it. Something as simple as this can give off the biggest effect in this game, and isn't this just stunning to look at? I bet you get such lovely photos of the villagers in this area, and it's just a lovely little spot for all the villagers to come together since they all live around this spot. And of course each villager's garden has been decorated, like here's Rudy's garden, isn't it so cute? And a little beach opposite his garden has this lovely little area to read and relax by the ocean. I love the yellow hyacinth lamp and the use of these log sofas and chairs over here. I think decorating the beach to fit in with a theme that isn't summer can be very difficult, so I think this has been done so well. And it's so lovely to walk through. I'm sure I've said this loads of times, but it's just so much fun to explore this island. It's absolutely gorgeous and each area is so well decorated. So this is the entrance to the island. So this is what you'd see as you get off the plane and land on this island. Isn't it so wonderful with this fountain with the tree in the middle, this lovely little bench to sit and wait for your friends to arrive, the orange butterflies and the flowers. Of course, so many crunchy autumn leaves to walk through. This is such a wonderful way to welcome people to your island, and each little tile has been decorated wonderfully with mushrooms, bunny rabbits, piles of pillows and pumpkins. It just feels so wonderful here. I'm so obsessed with this island. It's even more gorgeous in real life than I thought it was going to be by the photos. This area outside resident services must have taken so much time, but it's so gorgeously done. I just wanted to show it one more time because isn't it just so stunning? I think we've explored mostly everything on this island. Do be sure to come visit it yourself. I think you'll find lots of things maybe I didn't find, and I think you'll have so much fun exploring it. I think a good place to end this video will be in the wonderful mushroom forest, so I'm going to head there now. So thank you so much to Hannah for letting me visit your wonderful island. This has been such a joy to explore. It has made me feel so warm and cozy inside. I'm sure that's the feeling you were going for. If you love autumn and fall themed islands, you have to come explore this island. It's absolutely gorgeous. It just makes me feel so fuzzy and warm inside. I'm sure all of you will absolutely love it. I've had so much fun exploring this and I feel so inspired to decorate my own island now. Hopefully some of you are able to feel inspired too. If you'd like to be even more inspired, please do be sure to go check out the creator of this island's social media, which will all be linked in the description. I really hope this video was able to give you some peace and calm in your day, because this island has been so lovely for me to walk through, so I hope you all enjoyed it as well. I think the way this island's decorated feels so natural and lovely that it feels just so calming to explore, and all the golden and orange and red colours and autumn leaves to walk through just make it so pleasing. It just feels sparkly and wonderful. That's the only way I can describe this island, I think. Sparkly, warm and wonderful. So I hope you've all enjoyed exploring Marigold with me. Before I go for today, I do just want to say an extra special thank you to my Patreon supporters for supporting me this month. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Especially recently, your support has been helping me out way more than you'll ever realise. Thank you all so much for everything. It really does help me out so much. If any of you would like to become a Patreon supporter and get your name at the end of my videos, you can find the link to my Patreon in the description. And to the rest of you, I hope you're having a super lovely and cozy day. Please remember to take care of yourself. Please let me know in the comments how you're doing today and what you thought of this island. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, and I'd love to hear how you're doing. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing, only if you want to though. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all in my next video. Bye!